In today's video, we're going to be looking at the power of Mataf.net and why do you think it matters. Mataf.net is another Forex and general market information site I think every beginner trader need to pay attention to. I know many people don't know what Mataf.net is all about and where and how they can get access to it. This is a platform similar to Fivis.com but in another way different, and it offers lots and lots of Forex trading tools. And guess what? Those tools are 100% free. The power of Mataf.net is amazing, especially if you're starting Forex from the beginning. You are a totally complete beginner who is just getting started. Mataf.net is going to be a place where you get all the necessary information to get started. And honestly, even if you are a professional trader with years of experience, honestly, Mataf.net can still be a useful tool for you. And today's video is going to be a step-by-step guide about Mataf.net and why it matters. And of course, it's 100% free to use, which I will be dropping the link to get access to Mataf in the video description below. If today's the first time you are seeing me, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with family and friends. That will help me a lot. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Patreon, and also Rumble, because I do drop content time to time on those social media or social network that most of them are not available on YouTube. Please make sure you follow me on those social media handle. The link to get access to all of them, including X, is available in the video description below. Now, without wasting any of your time, it's time to dive into my desktop where I will be explaining to you exactly what Mataf.net is all about, how you can use it as a professional trader with years of experience, or how you can use it as a beginner trader who is just getting started. I will be explaining the whole thing step by step. Now, let's dive into my desktop where I will be exposing that to you 100% for free. Let's go. If you come here, you're going to see I'm on Mataf.net. If you see here, this is the official site, Mataf.net. And I know most of you may know or have access to Mataf.net and most of you might not. But the truth about the whole thing is that I will show you how you can use these trading tools 100% for free. Because in this website, you have nearly everything to become successful trading the financial market, or everything to get yourself like used to the Forex market on one particular platform called Mataf.net. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind is that first thing first, you need to just have to create your account. For me, I'll click on login. In your own case, come here and click on create account, create your account. And of course, you can use your email to do that. Now, I want to log in because I already have an account with Mataf. So I'll click on login and boom, my account has been logged in. And if you click here, I'm going to see that my account has been logged in and my username is populated here. And now this is how Mataf.net look like when you log in. I think the difference between while you're logging and while you're not logging is not that much, right? Now, I want you to come here to this tab called Forex. There's a tab here called Forex. There's some tab here called Stock Market, Commodities, Currency Converter, International Money Transfer. I want you to come here called Forex and click on it. Don't click on the main, just click on Forex. Now that you click on Forex, this is how Mataf look like. You're going to see all prices, live Forex price. You're going to see trading tools. The trading tools is what I want to talk about in this video. I know there are so many beginner traders who are getting started. They have a lot of questions in their mind with some few answer or zero answer altogether. But Mataf has all the answer you have been looking for all this while. All I want you to do for me in return is to like this video and also share the video. If you do that, you're telling YouTube that the video is very, very important, and YouTube will go ahead and share the video to as many people as possible. Please do me a favor by liking and sharing this video, okay? Now, if you come here, you're going to see the whole thing here. The first tool I want you to show you here is the Forex correlation. It's called the Forex correlation. We have the currency index. We are not going to be exposing or kind of explain. I will not be explaining the whole thing in one video, because if I do that, this video is going to be as lengthy as possible, and I don't want that to happen. Now, we're going to be looking at Forex correlation and how you can play around with it. Now, the following tables represent the correlation between the various parities of the foreign exchange market. The chart gives precise details on the correlation between two parities. They show the history and the distribution of the correlation over a given period of time. This is it. So if you click on Forex correlation, come to think of it, a tab is going to open, or it will open on the same tab, but you're going to see a different dashboard entirely. You can be able to see the correlation between one currency to another, and that helps a lot, especially if you're a beginner trader. Have you ever seen where you have multiple charts open, and then if you're trading on one chart, it's almost the same thing happening on the other chart, and if you're not careful, you'll be making money on one chart while also losing money on the other chart. Now, with the help of Forex correlation from Mataf, you'll know exactly what pairs you need to trade and which one to avoid in order for them not to correlate. And all of that, I think you need to keep that in mind because it's very, very important, okay? Now, if you come back here, you're going to see the correlation pair. Now, look at Euro here. We have Euro, AUD, CHF, GBP, JPY, NZD CAD, and USD. And then the same thing, we'll have it here. Now, if you come here, you're going to see AUD, Euro AUD, the correlation is just 55. Amazing. And if you come here to AUD, this is Euro AUD, Euro AUD, the correlation is 55. And the same thing here. Yeah, either you use it this way or this way, you're going to get them at 55, right? Now, if you come to AUD CHF, you are going to see the correlation is 70%, 70% of the time, the correlate. Look at it here, right? It's 70 to 75%. This is Euro CHF, but I'm looking at Euro AUD, right? Euro CHF, AUD CHF, it's 70 and Euro CHF is 75. Now, you begin to see and filter out Forex correlation within pairs. This is exactly what this tool can do for you. And it's 100% free, right? Now, if you come here, you look at CHF, Euro CHF, you're going to see the correlation is 75, right? And then look at this, Euro AUD correlation is also 55, right? But if you see CHF Euro correlation is 75, right? And if you come to CHF AUD CHF, correlation is 70, and so on. This is how you will be doing time to time. But look at this. If you come to CHF, there's no pair like that. That's why you see the spot is left white. But if you come to CHF, GBP CHF, you're going to see the correlation is just 11, which is amazing. Most of the times, I do love to trade currency pairs that have zero correlation with others, because if they correlate with others, there's a lot of controversy over that. You'll be having this misunderstanding between the two of them, because the currency pairs are going to be going the same direction most of the time. Now, if you see Euro USD going up and AUD USD going up, be very, very careful because of correlation. But also another thing again I will tell you about correlation is that pairs that do correlate a lot, they look alike a lot, is the Euro USD and GBP USD. Euro USD and GBP USD correlate a lot, and most of the time you're going to see them similar. The charts always look similar, and this is what correlation is all about. And if you're not careful, if you execute trade on the both of the charts, on the both of the pairs, you end up getting one and losing one, and sometimes it ends up happening at the same time. You are going to hit profits almost at the same time. But correlation is just this tool that you need to see to identify what pairs that correlate at any given time. This is based on real time, right? So you're going to see what pairs are correlating right now, and you can pick one and avoid others. So you can only execute trade on one particular pair, so that you cannot have double entries on two currency pairs that correlate, right? So, and this is it. This is what this tab, or what this page, or what this correlation is really all about. The page have a lot of data. How is it calculated? How is the data used? And all of that are here. It's important for you to know, because if you don't pay attention to this, you'll be using the correlation data or dashboard wrongly. So it's important for you to go through the whole thing, read them out for yourself, and you're going to understand it. So this is what it is. The calculation of the correlation on this side uses the standard formula known as the Pearson coefficients of correlation. So you can just go through the whole thing by yourself, read them and understand them, and probably you can start using it to make money on your own. And that's it. It's 100% free. The Mataf honestly offer this on a platter of gold, and I think most of the Forex sites are kind of hiding some of those tools for traders. I want us to also look at the Forex volatility. The Forex volatility will also help you to identify which currency is volatile versus which currency is less volatile in any given time, because the Mataf is giving you all this data real time, right? So let's look at the Forex volatility. If you click on the Forex volatility, this is going to open and we're going to see them, populating within seconds. The truth about the whole thing is that you can use this data for free, and like I said, you can even use it to do anything. What I want you to do is this: pay attention to every single detail on the site, and always ask questions, because if you don't ask questions, this is where you get the whole thing wrong. But if you pay attention to the site and then you dig deep and understand exactly how to use it, you can use it to your advantage, and at the end of the day, you'll stand a chance to make a whole bunch of money just from the free information you acquire from mataf.net. Now, if you come back here, we're going to look at Forex correlation. The Forex correlations are here. Then we have this chart, and you're going to see the correlation from each of them one by one. Now, from here, you're going to see that we have a correlation of 26.3%, right, on the USD here. And of course, this is nice. Now, if you click on each of it, this is euro, sorry. Now, if you click on euro, we have pips. In pips, we have the percentage of correlation that are here, and this is USD right now. Now, let's click on euro. Now, if you click on euro, because we need single currency, so we'll be able to identify each of them, right? Now, on the 23, you can see correlation is up to 587.5. Here we have 1,461% of the time it correlates. I think this is recorded in pips. Yeah, this is recorded in pips, not percent. So now you can see that, and this will also help you to identify how volatile is individual currency versus the other currency. And if you see, we mark this to be 23. Correlation of euro is 587.5. Now let's look at correlation of USD on the same 23, and let's just give it some few minutes to load. On the 23, correlation of USD is almost the same, 525.4. You can see that. So these tools will help you with identifying correlations and all of that, and see what currency, volatility. I'm talking about correlation. Sorry, just mistake. I'm talking about volatility. Now, the volatility is very almost the same between euro and USD on the 23rd. But what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that try to be able to identify them at any given time so you can use it to your own advantage. And at the end of the day, you should be able to make money. You can be able to interpret this better than I do, only if you give it more time. I'm just trying to explain this site for you so you know that something like that exists and is 100% free for you to use, even if you are a trader or beginner trader who is getting started, or maybe a professional trader with years of experience. You can have this 100% for free. This will bring me to the end of the video. I don't know what to add again, but it's now all up to you to go to the sites and see how you can play around with the site and get the most out of it. If today's the first time you are seeing me once again, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with family and friends. And don't also forget to follow me on Facebook. Don't also forget to follow me on Patreon, and also don't forget to follow me on Rumble and also on X. Thank you once again for your time. I really appreciate you sitting back here to watch this wonderful video to the end. Hopefully, I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, I want to say bye.